and welcome to this month's episode of The Signature Show. My name is Nick Blameyer, and I'm the book writer for Signature's next big musical, Safety Not Guaranteed. We begin performances March 3rd, and we can't wait to show you what we've been cooking up in the rehearsal room these past few weeks. You just heard a song from the show, and you can learn more about the process of making Safety Not Guaranteed by watching our YouTube documentary series, How to Build a Time Machine. We'll put a link to the series at the very end of this episode. We hope you enjoy this behind-the-scenes look at how we're putting it all together. And speaking of putting it together, next up, Signature's Artistic Director Matthew Gardiner and Library of Congress Senior Music Specialist Mark Horowitz take you inside every musical theater creator's dream, a deep dive into the words and music of Stephen Sondheim.
At Signature Theater, Stephen Sondheim is an important part of our DNA. I'm thrilled to be here at the Library of Congress with Senior Music Specialist Mark Horowitz. Mark has been an instrumental part of bringing some of the most exciting collections here to the Library of Congress, including the papers of Jonathan Larson, Marvin Hamlisch, Hal Prince, and now Stephen Sondheim. So Mark is going to give us an up-close look today at what is exciting in this new collection.
Well, actually, I'm going to start with two things that aren't in the Sondheim collection. Got to know Steve in 1990 when we worked on a production of Merrily We Roll Along at Arena Stage. So I wrote him a letter saying, Steve, now I'm at the Library of Congress. Let me do a show and tell for you. I think I can guarantee you a moving experience. And I spent a couple of weeks preparing for this visit. I covered a room with things I thought would be moving. One collection we already had was the Bernstein. So one of the things I wanted to show you is Steve's letter to Leonard Bernstein for the opening night of West Side Story. And that's what that is. And if you don't mind, I'm going to read it to you, although I usually cry when I read it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. September 26, 1957. Dear Lenny, you know only too well how hard it is for me to show gratitude and affection, and much less to commit them to writing. But tonight I feel I must. West Side Story means much more to me than a first show, more than the privilege of collaborating with you and Arthur and Jerry. It marks the beginning of what I hope will be a long and enduring friendship. Friendship is a thing I give and receive rarely, but for what it's worth, I want you to know you have it from me always. I don't think I've ever said to you how fine I think the score is, since I prefer kidding you about the few moments I don't like to praising you for the many I do. West Side Story is as big a step forward for you as it is for Jerry or Arthur or even me, and in an odd way, I feel proud of you. Much as I want to write music, I'm not sure I like the idea of doing another show without you. I will, of course, and I'll play it for you, and you'll criticize it, and I'll be hostile and sarcastic about your criticism. But I look forward to that criticism, and I hope you'll give it freely. May West Side Story mean as much to the theater and to people who see it as it has to us. Steve.
Wow. Wow.
So,
I mean, I think what is amazing is that, Stephen Sondheim has been in the past, being criticized for his work seeming cold or sort of removed. And like, even in a letter like this, you feel so much of his heart. And so it's cool to see both his heart and his like acerbic sort of side in one letter.
we have, I think, about 30 collections that have letters from Steve in them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the most significant are the Bernstein, the Arthur Lawrence, and the Hal Prince.
Yeah.
And speaking of Hal Prince,
Yeah.
this is Hal Prince's directing copy of Sweeney Todd from the Hal Prince collection. And it has all kinds of little things in it. So for instance, you'll see he's written on the back, Kilmainham Jail, Dublin. In this photo, Harold and Charlie Prince, inspiration for the set. So this was the inspiration for the set of Sweeney Todd.
Oh, wow. That's so great.
And then you have the script with all his notes and markings and blockings. And
I'm always so curious what are the things that he writes down, because obviously in the theater, the stage manager tends to write down like where exits and entrances are happening. So it's always interesting to me to see if the director's notes are specific to staging or if they're more specific to like artist intentions.
the frustrating thing about Hal is his handwriting is
It's hard.
rather difficult.
Yeah, they
So I think it's going to take a while to sort of get into the,
decipher.
yes. And now we're on to Steve. And this is Steve's manuscripts for Losing My Mind. And I pulled this just for one simple reason. If you look here, Losing My Mind, it's for the character of Phyllis.
Oh, wow.
And I talked to Steve about it, and the reason was he actually was assuming that it would be Phyllis's song at the beginning, but Alexis Smith came to him one day and said, "Look, Dorothy's a much better singer than I am, and I've got better legs and a better dancer, so I think you should give this number to Dorothy and give me something else." And that's what they ended up doing, and the rest is history. And now we move on to Sweeney Todd, speaking of Sweeney Todd from before. And these are Steve's manuscripts for A Little Priest. There are literally dozens of pages. I forget what, I think it's like 80 pages of just lyric sketches for this song.
Wow.
His margins are always fascinating. They often have lists of things. Sometimes it's rhymes. In this case, mostly it's the kinds of people that might be baked into the pies. And if you go through all the pages, I once counted them all, and I came up with 158 different professions that he considered to be baked in the pies. So let's see if we can.
Some of the good ones.
Let's see: cook, butler, page, sailor, baker, crier, gigolo, mason, grocer, student, potter. This is one of my favorite things is rabbi, which is one of the ones that didn't make it. But one of the reasons I like that is everybody shaves except rabbis and riffraff.
Wow.
So
thank you for taking me on this journey. I feel like we only touched very briefly on what is so amazing in this collection.
well, we did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's about 20,000 items. It's about 200 boxes. I just hope not just you, but people who watch this will think that maybe, because it's here for everybody, and you know, nothing makes me happier than when researchers come to look at it makes what I do feel meaningful and worthwhile, because if it's just sitting on a shelf somewhere, it's serving no purpose.
Well, thank you so much, Mark. We appreciate it.
We appreciate Signature.
Yay.
Hi, I'm Signature's Associate Artistic Director, Ethan Hurd. On March 16th, we're thrilled to honor the extraordinary, multi-talented entertainment icon, Vanessa Williams, at Signature's 2026 Sondheim Award Gala. A celebrated artist of stage, screen, and song, Vanessa's career embodies excellence and versatility. Since 2009, the Sondheim Award has honored artists who have made a lasting impact on American musical theater and whose work reflects the legacy of Stephen Sondheim, whose influence has shaped Signature for more than 3 decades. We look forward to celebrating Vanessa's remarkable artistry while raising vital support for Signature's artistic education and community programs. We hope you'll join us for a night of starry performances from Ariana DeBose, Norm Lewis, Saleha Pfeiffer, Michael Urie, and more. For details, visit sigtheater.org.
Hi, I'm Jared Bailey, Signature's Development Communications Manager. This spring, Signature is proud to present 3 cabarets celebrating the artistry and legacy of legendary Black performers. In March, Our South Second honors the Black luminaries who transform musical theater with I'm Here, Black Broadway. In April, Felicia Curry pays tribute to the incomparable jazz icon Nina Simone with I Put a Spell on You. And in May, Isaac Deacon Izzy Bell and Shayla Simmons bring a high-energy celebration of classic funk to the stage with Get Down Tonight. In recognition of Black History Month, we are excited to kick off this celebration of Black excellence with a special Green Room Jamboree performance honoring the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Here's Kenesha Williams, Derek Truby, Isaac Deacon Izzy Bell, Dante Pope, Deontay Haggerty Willis, and DeLorean Fullington performing David Rowan's arrangement of Think.
Sit down.
Here we go.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think, and let your mind go, let yourself be free. Let's go back, let's go way on, way back when. I didn't even know you could have been too much more than 10. I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with a degree, but it don't take too much of you to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Think, let your mind go, let yourself be free. Oh, freedom. I want. Cause I was gonna change my mind if you keep doing things I don't. Think about what you're trying to do to me. You better think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Walking around every day, playing games and taking scores. Trying to make everybody lose their mind. So be careful you don't lose yours. Come on, think about what you're trying to do to me. Think, let your mind go and let yourself be free. Yeah. No,